Hello, welcome to today. My name is April. Thank you for joining me here on my channel where I channel higher entity frequencies. Entity frequencies meaning God, Creator, Source, Goddess. Not entity attachments like densities that want to stick into our field, that are trying to uproot energies that no longer fit in our story. When you go up, you have to deal with those down ones when it is an inevitable. To look at the whole spectrum. If we are truly love and light, we will not be afraid to open up to the darkness that has been an expression of another incarnation of our soul's existence. There are times when we are not understanding the energy that is coming up to be seen. Oh! 556. So, okay, back to what I was saying. Sorry, I just woke up. I'm sorry that I'm so disheveled. But this is how it's been lately. It's been a deep dive. Okay. If we are not going into the dense, heavy energies and reclaiming the parts of our soul's essence that was left there, we are missing out on the best qualities that we can exist in. When this is a lot of okay. When we do this dive into the darkness, we feel really alone. We feel distant from the home. This card is so marked up. The full moon is there, and it is right, it's almost at the apex. Stars in the sky. We're standing on a cliff. The water is calm. And you can barely see it, but there's a row of hedge. It's actually trees. There's a row of trees in between you and your obstacle. Challenging times. And look, there's the row of trees. So in this one, we're much closer to the actual I don't want to say obstacle. I'm going to say obstacle. kind of, he's a warrior. He's in his chainmail and he's got his shield, even though his shield looks like it's a sundial. I want to say that this one is at sunrise with the sky being orange like this. So we have the masculine and the feminine both in this hard energy. We are being guided to tap into our insight, our third eye, to bring our third eye into the sunrise position, to bring those darknesses into the light. Exactly what I was saying earlier. And on the bottom I have refusing to see, which is the Two of Swords. This large helmet, there's the third eye right there. But the light is behind him. He's not really choosing to see the light. When the light is behind you, you are only seeing the darkness, or you're seeing the shadow that is cast by the light. I talk about this shadow often, and then I talk about there's a subsidiary shadow of the shadow. So if you go and you stand outside and you allow the light to be at your back, you will have a shadow cast before you, but you will also have a shadow cast off to the side in some direction. So even if you attempt to look at your knowing, the shadow you know of, the shadow that you can see, the shadow that is right in front of you, that shadow has created another distortion and another shadow in a side sector of your storyline. That will also need looking at some point in time. Sorry, I'm such a mess. I just woke up. I went to get a coffee. I woke up, I wrote in my journal, and then I went to get a coffee. Because I'm out at the moment. I'm not supposed to be drinking coffee. I went like 5 days with, maybe 6 days without a coffee. I had tea instead. It doesn't matter, but I was trying to get off coffee. I know tea is not a better replacement. It has more caffeine in it, but tea doesn't hit you the same way as coffee does. It doesn't do the same thing to your gut biome. I don't believe it does the same thing to your gut biome. Wait a minute. Okay, can I have 3 cards? 1 more. Oh, 2 more, of course. I never get what I ask for when I'm doing my cards. So I have the 3 of Pentacles, recognition and reward, being honored for the things that you have done, receiving the ribbon of change. There's 5 ribbons there. Standing on the platform and allowing the light to enter in. This person also is not seeing the light at the head, but is being rewarded for it anyway. There's a lot of choice and clarity coming. 2 of Swords again. Everything is coming down. We got the Tower. This feeling of loneliness is dissolving into a new understanding. This Reflection of self is allowing the deconstruction of any way you felt bound, any way you felt distorted, any way you were crossed, any way that you were being pulled in two directions, any way that you had compartmentalized the hurt. So back to the shadow of the shadow. This is why we have to dive deep. Because if we're only looking at the one shadow, we miss these other parts of ourselves that got lost at the time of the instance of trauma. How it happens is at the initial time of trauma, your soul's expression of innocence, whatever, moral standing, values, idea is overridden by another person's need for authority, whatever, blah, 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 control, all this kind of garbage. What happens with humans? We all want control. We all want control of people. And we don't understand that we're doing this as we move throughout our day. So when we try to make somebody adhere to our understanding of the truth, we are trying to make them abandon their idea of the truth. Abandonment with the Five of Pentacles, the left out in the cold. When that piece of them is abandoned, it separates into the density. It separates into the darkness. The soul hides a piece of themselves away. Where it stays playing out the loop of please see me and please take me back. Please see me and please take me back. Please see me and please take me back. Until you're ready to look at the darkness. And if you're saying I only want to look at the light, you never go into that space where you have abandoned yourself, where you have chosen somebody else's moral standing, value, idea over your own soul. You told your soul, I don't trust you. I don't trust your way. I don't value your opinion. So your soul said, I'm going to take that piece and hide it right here in the darkness until you believe in yourself. Okay, that was a long rant. So I have 16 right here. And then I have a 14 and a 2, which is another 16. So, but this together, it's the Tower, the 2 of Swords, and then the Temperance. What we're not seeing is this separation was for our soul's growth and development. What we're not seeing, what we're not understanding, what we're not looking at is when we get stuck in the mind, we can create even more subsections of shadow that are not even the truth. We have to come down into the heart. We have the third eye and the third eye. I know they're two different colors. This guy's got the third eye going, and this guy is looking in the same direction. Two people are not looking. So this is tapping into that ability. I know they're two different colors. Some people, I don't know. I don't know why this one's purple. I don't know. I don't have the answer. But we have 55 and we have 66 and then we have 22. This goes along with a lot of my other readings where we're mastering these cycles. We're mastering like how to see. We're mastering how to change. We're mastering how to find balance within our own storyline. Okay, let me... Let me get some shadow energies that are going in between this. And I'm going to move the third eye over here. And I'm going to move these just a little bit different. Sorry you can't see the whole table. I guess I can fix that right now. The Fool is trying to show itself on the bottom. What's on the bottom of this one? The Six of Cups. It is time to begin again. It is time to regain access to all of our soul's essence. That's right. Yeah. Reclaim our light. See, she's holding the lantern because she had to go into that darkness to reclaim the light and bring that light into her house, which is her vessel, which is her body. With this Temperance card, we have a difference of color. One side to the other side is a difference of color, which is telling me a new perspective is coming in on how you view good and bad and how you view right and wrong. How you view what you've had to learn in your own cycle. This could be seeing it with your real eye or seeing it with your mind's eye. And then this, obviously, the inner mind. This is a little bit distorted. Remember our memories. Especially when we've dealt with any kind of trauma. Especially when we've dealt with any kind of trauma, get distorted. I thought my other music had a lot more time on it. So I'm listening to my Reiki playlist, but I don't know. I don't know exactly what. I'll link it below. I mean, I won't link it because I don't know how to do a link yet. Okay. Let's see the shadow in between the abandonment and the destruction. One card, please, for the shadow. Ooh, that's upside down, too. We're coming out of subconsciously. This abandonment and destruction is how we've played a role in third-party situations, how we've failed to celebrate our own life, how we have abandoned ourselves to fill the cup of others. So upright, it came up upside down. In the subconscious mind, and it is positivity, emotional sharing, and serene thoughts. So this is distorted thoughts, emotional suppressing, and negativity. We have to find a way to bring that back into balance, even if it stays in the subconscious mind, into positivity, emotional sharing, and serene thoughts. That's why the destruction is happening. Then we have 2 for that. Feeling alone and mental conflict, or challenging times and mental conflict. Oh my God. There's another tower. Oh no, there's another temperance. This is energy of being targeted as a child. I'm going to try to say that as easily as possible. All of this abandonment, the challenging times, the mountain, the obstacle, the mental confusion, all comes from an older masculine and a younger feminine engaging in something that was not proper. This is my incubus succubus energy. This is the sting of, you can see it a little bit better in the black and white. So this energy attaches into the child, and the child lives this whole life with a distorted idea of who she really is. And that's in the conscious mind. We're aware of this. We're aware we're taking care of this problem. We're aware we're asking the universe to assist us in balancing out the traumatic events of our childhood. Judgment and justice. Whoa. Judgment on the one and justice on the other. From the book, It is come on, that cannot be what that says. This card says it's appearance, seeing with emotions, and not believing what one sees. This means a whole different thing for me, but I view it as per the pictures. And then we have temperance, healing, serenity, and understanding, which I've now changed to inner standing. We don't ever stand under something. We have to go inwards to see it in a different light. And then what do we have with challenging times and patience? Finding our rebirth, finding our regeneration energy, finding the journey back to self, allowing ourselves to be re-blossom in a different way. Everything was stripped so we could begin again in a different manner. This is a tree turning into a bush. I talk about this energy a lot. This energy is well known to me. This is the Four of Wands. Joy, cheerful emotions, and positive thoughts. And this is in the subconscious mind. So if we're not getting into the subconscious mind, we're not finding a way to bring this negativity into the positive sector. And what should we focus on with the third eye? What energy should be focused on with the third eye? The double third eye. It is double important to tap into love. Connecting all the chakras to the heart, connecting the mind to the heart, the third eye, the mind to the heart. Oh, and that's in the subconscious mind. We have the Two of Swords on the bottom again. Get out in nature. And then the Emperor on the bottom. The Hermit is under the Two of Swords. Yes, so we have to go inward to be able to see what we're not seeing. So we got the Lovers. Complementarianness. I said it wrong. Complementariness. Oh, I guess I didn't. Love and affinity. Two of Swords. We'll go with the Two of Swords because we have it 3 times in this. Choice, renouncing emotions, analysis of the situation. Oh, what's trying to show itself here? 7 of Swords again. Envy and defeat. Once we look at this, love begins to pour in our own soul. That rainbow frequency is very important. This is the beginning of flow. This is in between the beginning of flow that starts in between 2 trees, 2 well-developed trees. Each person well-developed. It's a masculine and a feminine from what I can see. Maybe not. infinite potential. Sorry, that got really loud even though it was only on 8. Okay. This is what I got. It was 30-31, taking the next step. When I looked, 3, dig into anywhere where you have a negative mindset. So that you can change this outcome. Because everything is about perspective. We have the ability to change our story just by looking at it in a different manner. I understand why I'm going through the cycles that I'm going through based on the fears I had been programmed with that don't belong to me about whatever. Sadness, loneliness, trying times, mental distortion, whatever. These are programs that came in with my family name. There was a lot of mental health problems, a lot of lack of love. It was more of making fun of you to belittle you without even realizing, like, oh, it's just a joke, whatever, and blah, blah, blah. Which it's not. It's never just a joke. It's belittlement. It's teaching you how to not like yourself. It's supposed to be done in jest, but when people are just joking all the time, they haven't really looked inside themselves. So it's just the cycle coming down and coming down and coming down. And somebody at some point has to take ownership and look at the ways the programming has brought imbalance and rebalance that situation out so you can grow in a different manner. I have on this side, I have 10, and on this side I have 10. This is a 3 and a 7, and this is a 4 and a 6. I have 10 up here already. I have 5 on the bottom, which is another change. Change the way you receive reward, because when you're in this kind of energy, you don't feel like you are valuable at all. You have just been taken advantage of by the masculine figure. I have more men on the table than women. So reclaiming your femininity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess they're equal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. Okay, 7 and 7. Oh my God, this is going back to this goes to the twin flame journey crap stuff. When you get into the frequency of temperance, that means the masculine comes in his divinity and the feminine comes in her divinity, and both of your 2 divine 7s equal to make that harmonious 14, the balance with the universe. And I know I keep talking about the same thing, I know the divine union, the divinity, it's such a big project of this earthbound frequency to be able to find your divinity. Yeah, close the karmic cycle so you can begin again in your divine state. This stuff that happened to you as a kid was for your family name's sake. It was not the truth of your soul. Allow yourself to re-enter the portal of your womb space to examine how you step into the truth of your divinity. And then communicate your peaceful actions. Communicate with peace how you want to take action moving forward. With the universe. With the balance of the universe. With the universe helping you to find balance and structure. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have a wonderful today. Bye.